Hello everyone, my name's Idiotic Synergy and today we are talking about Abaddon the Despoiler. Basically, the big old war master for all of Chaos Space Marines, effectively. He is to Chaos Space Marines what Gazgal Fracker is to Orcs. He is quite a big deal, and he managed to do quite well in the whole Cadia situation. As in, he destroyed Cadia, which is what he wanted to do. But it took him 13 tries, though. Still did it. Still did it, didn't he? He's so cool. Such a cool character. Especially in the Horus Heresy, because he's quite likeable, and then he turns and you feel sorry for him. A little bit, not really. I haven't read the trilogy, though. The Black Legion trilogy. Apparently that is really good, and fleshes out Abaddon immensely. Apparently that trilogy is really well written, and also he met Talos in the Night Lords trilogy, where where that didn't go too well for Talos because it's Abaddon. But despite that, I love this model. It is such a cool model. It's not new. It came out same time Gilliman was resurrected. I can't remember when that was. Probably, what was it? Start of 8th edition? Or end of 7th? I can't really remember. But it is such a big, iconic model. And I love it. I do love it. I do like the fact the cloak is optional, but I would always add the cloak if I were you. Because without the cloak, it would just seem like he's missing something. So, yeah, I do like this model. I really do. I want one. I do want one. Unfortunately, it wouldn't fit with my Night Lords. Because my Night Lords are all Mark 3 and Mark 4. Yeah, but if I was going to do a different army, I might do Black Legion. Just because I like Abaddon. Abaddon's really cool. Uh, actually, if I was going to do another Chaos army, I say I'm going to do, my Night Lords was a commission job. But if I want to paint some Space Marines, it would have to be Death Guard. But even so, I love Abaddon. Abaddon is such a cool and iconic model. Also, I like the skulls he has because he's got a Space Marine helmet. Human skulls. In fact, that's marked with an Inquisitor symbol. If I can zoom in. No, that's an Eldar symbol, isn't it? I can't tell really. But he's got all these skulls, and then you just see Tyrannid skull, which is quite cool. This model is brilliant, and I've seen people kit bash it. Oh, is that the other head option? Yeah, that's cool. Though I really want him to have like a proper helmet option. Because I think that would look cool if he had like a different Terminator helmet that he wears, rather than just this glorified rebreather unit. But that being said, it's an absolute beast of a model, and I would be too scared of painting it. However, I have seen people do some wonderful kit bashing with this model. The amount of kit bashing I've seen where people have turned Abaddon into... I've seen people turn Abaddon into an orc war boss before. I've seen people turn Abaddon into a giant demon prince of Nurgle. In fact, this kit is pretty ideal if you want to do a demon prince, or just something that stands out. Because switching the arms doesn't seem to be that difficult. So if you want to do like a big old Terminator captain, then yeah, you can definitely use Abaddon as the base. But yeah, it's just a fantastic model. Should we look at his 10th edition rules? Because I don't know what else to say. I do like this. I would probably add this to any Redemptioner base that I find. Oh dear, I'm not buying an entire model just for one specific bit. I might be mad, but even then that's going a bit too far to sink £42 into getting one specific bit. Would look quite nice as something from the Redemptionists. Hell, the sword looks really cool. And I've seen people use the sword for all manner of stuff, so yeah, it's a really nice model. Anyway, should we go into his 10th edition rules, because some chaos updates have happened for 10th edition, you know, to hype everyone up, and Abaddon was mentioned, so should we see his rules? I reckon we should. So, this is Abaddon the Despoilers. He's toughness 5, mate. Toughness 5. You see that? Toughness 5. What's Gilliman? Oh yeah, toughness 9. What's the Swarmlord? Toughness 9. I think Gilliman was toughness 8 and the Swarmlord was toughness 9, or they were both toughness 9. I can't really remember right now, but all I'm saying is that it's better than toughness 5. Abaddon the Despoiler, powered by the Chaos Gods themselves. He's like the great new champion of the Chaos Gods. What's that? Toughness 5. Sod off, he should be tougher. Right, now that I've got that out of my system, the rest of his stuff isn't too bad. But why is he only toughness 5? He should be stronger than that. He really should be stronger than toughness 5. That is on brand as a Plague Marine. You're telling me that Abaddon the Despoiler is on the same level as a Plague Marine? Oh, I'm annoyed. But despite that, movement 5 as well. He's slow as shit, cunt. Let's go. So, movement 5, toughness 5. Gilliman, however, toughness 8 and 9. I can't remember, but, you know, Gilliman, oh, that's alright. He's a loyalist, innit? Fucking toughness 5. What a bloody insult. Same for the 2 though, not bad. Wounds 9, not bad. Leadership 5, which really does help him here. I will give him that. It does help him. Objective control 4. Toughness 5 though. Right. I'm going to show you why leadership matters for him. In fact, it matters for all of the dark pacts that you can do. Basically, you might ask me, oh, Synergy, what's a Dark Pact? Well, a Dark Pact is an action you can do, or, it's an action you can do, and then you gain one of the following abilities for that unit's weapons to gain until the end of the phase. So, lethal hits and sustained hits 1. Each time a unit makes a Dark Pact, after it's resolved all of its attacks, do a leadership test. If that test is failed, that unit suffers D3. Remember, Abaddon's leadership is 5. That is really quite good. And yeah, that's really quite nice, isn't it? Why is he toughness 5 though? Talking about 5s, it's all the 5. Movement 5, so he's slow. Toughness 5, which bugger off. And leadership 5, which is quite good. So, you can buff him even more if you so desire. And so sad. Why is he toughness? He should. I'm gonna shut up about it now. But Talon of Horus, sustained hits 1. So if you give him another sustained hits 1, does that turn into sustained hits 2? If so, that's quite good. But despite that, range 24, attacks 4, so you get 4 shots with it. Ballistic skill 2, strength 5, AP minus 1, damage 1. Which is, you know, it's alright. It's alright. Drakian, devastating wounds, melee, attacks 8, weapon skill 2, strength 14, AP minus 4, damage 3. That is really quite good. Also, didn't it mention... where did it mention? Basically, you choose one of the melee weapon profiles you use. But what about the Talon of Horus? Well, the Talon of Horus has 14 attacks, which is very nice. Weapon skill 2, strength 7, AP minus 3, damage 1. So lots and lots of attacks hitting on 2s. Oh, it's so annoying. Right, I'm gonna have to move on a little bit. But he can deep strike though, so that's good. That's annoying me. But deep strike, and he's a leader, which is quite nice. Faction, Dark Pacts. The War Master in your command phase, select one War Master ability. At the start of your next command phase, this model has that ability. Very nice indeed. Dark Destiny. Each time this model makes a Dark Pact and does not fail the resulting leadership test, roll 1d6. On a 2-up, you gain 1 command point. Very nice. That is brilliant. And he's got an invulnerable save of a 4. Right, we're going to just ignore the toughness 5. Paragon of Hatred. So these are the ones you can choose. Paragon of Hatred. While a friendly Heretic Astartes unit is within 6 inches of this model, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, you can reroll the hit roll. Or you can have Mark of Chaos Ascendant. Though he's ascended, he's still toughness 5. While a friendly Heretic Astartes infantry or Heretic Astartes mounted unit, hey, such a shit joke, unit is within 6 inches of this model, models in that unit have a 4-up invulnerable save. That is really good. Lord of the Traitor Legions. While a friendly Heretic Astartes unit is within 6 inches of this model, you can reroll the leadership and battle shock tests taken for that unit. This one might be the most useful ones, because Dark Pacts allow anyone, including cultists, to do this. So that leadership one, the re-rolling leadership, might be useful. And hell, it might actually make leadership somewhat decent. Or, you know, an actual gameplay mechanic for once in its life. Anyway, that is all I'm going to say. There is nothing more I can say. The Legionnaires, right. Should I talk about Legionnaires slightly? Because accursed weapons, there's no power weapons anymore. You have heavy melee weapon. I hate this. Heavy melee weapon, which strength 8, AP -2, damage 2. Alright, but what happened if I wanted to bring a Thunderhammer, hey? Like, this makes me a bit sad, a little bit. I mean, the Reaper autocannon hits on a 4, strength 5, no AP, damage 1, but 8 shots out of it. The Havoc autogun is strength 9, AP -1, damage 3, and hits on 3s with 2 shots. It's the reason I'm a bit annoyed though is this has. I don't want to be negative. Because it says before selecting targets for this weapon, select one of its profiles to make the attack with. So I assume it's the same for Abaddon, but because it hasn't said it, I assume you can attack with both. But I'm just a little bit annoyed. Yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed that now it's very much simplified. Like, lightning claws are gone, thunder hammers are gone, power weapons are gone, power axes, they're now just accursed weapons. It's really it's a bit annoying. It is a bit annoying. And I don't want to be negative. I don't want to go, this is shit. Because it could mean that for you, oh great, we can customize without any restrictions. But at the same time, I really just wanted more customization. And weapon profiles to reflect that, like in 8th edition, where you could do lightning claws, thunder hammers. You could go all out instead of just generic heavy melee weapon. But on the flip side, you can have it says a pair of heavy melee weapons. So I assume you can sort of have a guy wielding 2 heavy melee weapons, and that'd be fine. I don't know though. I really don't know. That just irked me a little bit. Anyway, I hope I'm wrong. I'm saying I hope I'm wrong because I do want like thunder hammers to be usable in Chaos. I don't want to feel like I just want more customization and weapons to reflect that rather than just generic heavy melee weapon, close combat weapon, accursed weapon, and Astartes chainsword. I want to feel like there's effort that went into it somewhat, but then again, that could just be me. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to shit on 10th edition because we don't know. They could change their minds. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to go, and yeah, I'll see you later. Remember, take care, look after each other, and bye for now.